More people watch men's sports more than women's sports.
More people watch men play sports.
They just high performance everything, like everything's fast paced, more exciting. Girls are just slow, they be like layups slow, but running slow, everything's slow.
But I think men's sport is just like more entertaining.
Everybody watches men's sports before they watch women's sports.
Because they're fun to watch and they're more athletic.
We are more athletic.
Equal because they think men are a higher power. Women in sports because they created the sports.
More women because men are seen as masculine and overpower women, like they're on top of women.
Bottom line, men get paid more in sports because women are treated as second-class athletes. As you can see, most say we aren't as interesting, or we're not as popular, or we don't bring as much money in. But stop. The real question is why? Why aren't we as popular? Why aren't we as interesting? It comes down to media, sponsorships, endorsements, and overall, the culture we've created for women in athletics. Starting back in 1896, from the first minor Olympic Games, Pierre de Coubertin described women's sports as an unaesthetic sight for the human eye, and considered their participation will make the competition impractical and uninteresting. It was until 1991 women had to be included in any new Olympic events. Take a second and think. What does that say about the culture we've created for women? Sexism is widespread from the grassroots level to the elite level in the sports industry.
Female athletes are more likely to have their hair done and their nails done and their makeup on, and it's almost as if their presence on the playing field and their performance isn't enough.
Does not give the right for women to be considered inferior. We see conscious and unconscious bias and stereotypes through marketing every day. Men's sports takes up to 96% of cable sports news. And when women do get their spotlight, they are more likely to be sexualized, portraying athletes off court and out of uniform, with an emphasis on their physical attractiveness. Women's sports is not covered the same as men. Think about the pre-show events for the NBA game. Now take a WNBA game. If the game starts at 7 o'clock, the whistle blew at 6:59.
But it was like being a woman, in my opinion, because I didn't play in the NBA and it was only the WNBA, and didn't matter if I had an Olympic gold medal, it still wasn't equivalent to actually talk about men's sport over here.
The inequities that exist in sports for women right now, when you look at media and you look at media time, when you look at advertising and marketing dollars, when you look at the collegiate level and at the pro level, what's happening, pay disparity.
For example, the U.S. women's soccer team won the World Cup and received $2 million, while the men's team lost first round and received $8 million. Or take Lydia Ko's case, when in 2015 became the youngest player of either gender to ever be ranked #1 in professional golf that year. She pocketed less money than the male golfer ranked in the 25th position of the GPA Tour. Another example, the highest paid player in the WNBA makes roughly 1/5 that of the lowest player in the NBA. A man could be a billionaire, and a woman with the same discipline, same attitude, and harder work ethic can't even make a minimum salary. As an athlete myself, we need to see a culture shift, where women are not considered second-class athletes, let alone second-class citizens in our society. To see a change, we need to see the market value women's sports as much as men's sports. Where we care about these issues, let's put our wallets, our energy, and our time investing and in supporting women athletics. What each and every single one of us can do, it will make a difference. I hope this brought a new perspective into your mind. Keep supporting women. Thank you.